I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Petrarchus Totalis. Too late for you to... I should investigate. Revelio. Confringo.
Nothing over here.
There could be goblin loyalists in here. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
I'm famished.
This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's going to be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Let me a hand with this part, will you?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Wingardium Levioso. Levioso. Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
Touch your hell. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Who my friends are now, don't
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Rependo.
Easily diverted.
Glacius. Confringo. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Flipendo. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius.
Don't have time for this. A miss.
Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Flipendo. Confringo.
You do that! Your little magic tricks, sponges!
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Glacius. Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Propendo! Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Propendo! Glacius! Confringo! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Propendo! Protego! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Places. Stupendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Petrificus Totalis.
Centuries of injustice.
Revelio. Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him. Petrificus Totalis.
Not quiet. Shut someone.
Where does this one go? Off the beaten path. Protego! Stupid!
Lucky, that's all.
Stupid one! Flipendo! Confringo! Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! I'd better light these boilers if I'm to go any further. Revelio! I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble!
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better.
Patricus, don't tell us.
Who's there? What's going on out there?
Much too slow.
I won't rest.
What power!
Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid! Protego! Stupid! Stupid one! Confringo! Glacius! Flipendo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was. Don't!
You're right.
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Revelio. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Hello, Hamura.
You haven't had mushrooms too like that is those mushrooms were.
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
You've made marvelous improvements here.
Revelio.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed. You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is...
She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Revelio. Confringo.
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Accio! Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead. In the great room.
Confringo!
Fringo!
Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
There weren't this many Inferi before.
There's no sign of Sebastian. Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
Leviosa!
Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Fringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Leviosa!
Flipendo! Glacius! Expelliarmus!
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Revelio. How many Inferi are there? Imperio! Crucio! Potato! Stupid! Revelio! Revelio. These Inferi seemed far from controlled. Confringo! Imperio! Crucio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Incendio. Imperio. Revelio. Confringo. Crucio. Bombarda! Accio! I need to find a way up that ledge. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
Levioso!
Protego!
Stupid! Too far! I'm ending this now!
Confringo!
Relic! Save Anne!
Stupefy!
Incendio! Levioso!
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy!
Now you've gone too far. Incendio!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Levioso!
Glacius!
Levioso!
Protego! Stupefy!
Levioso!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Stupefy! Incendio! Flipendo! Confringo!
Levioso!
Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Flipendo! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Sendo!
Levincendio!
You're supposed to protect us!
I am protecting!
Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Glacius!
Levio Incendio! Confringo!
Stupefy! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego!
Confringo!
Divindo!
Confringo! Flipendo!
Descendo!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Sorry, it had to be
Flipendo!
Confringo!
Protego! Stupefy!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo!
Confringo!
Leviosa! Incendio!
Now you've gone too
Expelliarmus!
Levioso!
Confringo!
Flipendo! Glacius!
Levio! Incendio!
Expelliarmus! Mr. Sallow! Stop!
How dare you! You're no place for my nephew!
Glacius!
Confringo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
Confringo!
Confringo!
Stupefy! Flipendo! Confringo! Flipendo!
Leviosa!
Flipendo!
Confringo!
Now you've gone too far.
Confringo!
Sendo! Confringo! Leviosa!
Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Flipendo!
Levio! Incendio!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Flipendo!
Sorry, it had to be done.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian. You must stop.
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra! No!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Levioso! Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us. Not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right?
Somebody... Ah, how delightful.
Flipendo! Expelliarmus!
Taken out last...
Glacius!
Disarm my wand, feel my wrath.
Confringo! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid one! Confringo! Revelio!
Seems quiet. Too quiet, you ask me.
Oh.
War is over. Goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Merlin himself would be proud. This looks intriguing. Revelio!
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Confringo! Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
Yeah.